It's now 6:15, Tuesday night, Tuesday afternoon. It's been like this pretty much all day. So we're back to almost like the violet skies. The sun going down over here, west. And so it's pretty much like this all day, every day. These are the ones that freak me out a little bit. Because you look at them, they're just one complete object, and you think all the stuff, the nanoparticles, it's going to be in our food, it's going to be in our clothing, it's going to be in our air, in our water, in our bodies, everything. And if it's anything like this stuff, look at it. Each little particle is its own being or own thing. It moves independently, and then they are like magnetic or statically charged, and they join each other and they form symbols. And that's why I say it's coding the cloud, because they do. It's like if you have confetti and you throw confetti up in the sky, you see all the different bits of confetti, but on the ground it just looks like a big mess of nothing. These guys are all attached. Look at them all. Like wherever you are, do you see clouds like this all the time? Look, it's got an X in it. Look, there's X's. On the ground you can't see it. But like, I have the best view in the world, I really do. And this is where they look like. And honestly, I have seen things in them. I've seen things. See, there's another X. Look at that. Looks like an A, like anarchy. Circle with an A in it, for anarchy. Is this what they're doing? What the hell is that? And that's just one cloud. Look at them all. There's the guy on his motorbike. Oh no, that's the guy that looks like for my pet goat. Looks like a dragon. At the front, like in the old days where they'd have the mast of the boat, the figurehead, the lady. And this is just the top layer. Look how far they go. Look at it. You can all think I'm crazy. But look at this, look at it. And they stay here for hours. Hours and hours and hours. I had some up here, but honestly, they stayed there for like 24 hours. And I'm like, how can a cloud stay stationary for 24 friggin' hours without moving position at all? Look at that. Looks like an old Viking ship. And that's what made me laugh when Elon Musk made a thing going, oh, Vikings on the moon. And I'm like, yeah, we came from the Vikings, who our ancestors were. But did you see one of his latest tweets? He said that 50% of his tweets are on the toilet. And I'm like, you don't tell people that. Oh my God. It just cracked me up. But then again, he's said some pretty negative things about Mr. Gates, so can't really complain. I said I'm still iffy about Mr. Musk. Don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy. I saw a YouTube of his first wife. So she knew him and was married to him for 8 years, I think, before he got rich. And how he made her sign a prenup and everything. He was just, you know, it started off really, really nice, just like all the gaslighting do. They start nice, and then as soon as they get the power, they come down hard and wanted her to become blonde. And oh yeah, I'll see if I can put the link to it so you can all watch it. You don't need me to tell you. You can go and see it from the horse's mouth rather than me get it all wrong. So look at it all. And that's why I say this is like a picture show for me. Every day I get these amazing images right here in front of me. Look at it all. And I honestly feel like I could reach out and touch them. Obviously I can't, but when they get really close, and they do come a lot closer, because they're pretty much over, this one here is pretty much over those shops just down there. So I do get a lot closer. And I've had one, there goes the first bat of the night. That's why I call myself batshit crazy, because the bats are always flying by. But they get a bit disorientated because they can't see where they need to go because of all this shit. So it's really screwing with them. But yeah, I have had one big craft. And when I mean big craft, I mean it was like the size of the whole office block. You know, this whole area here was massive. And it flew right over me and I got to see the underneath of it. But it was at night time. And that's when I got all the static tingling on my toes. Like, look even over here. Look at those markings there. Hidden behind that cloud. Look at it all. Look at them all. They hide all markings. You know, when you go to war, you've got to identify yourself. Look at it all. It's like these guys are going, oh, I've had a really bad day today, so I'm just making my way home. Get the 3 o'clock. Oh God, look at that face. He's got an eyeball and everything. Holy shit. Can you see that? It looks like a monkey. There goes another bat. Holy crap. That's when they get spooky. And then you have these white ones here. And they're like... Yeah. So for those of you that are... You'll get political stuff and you'll get sky stuff. If you don't like my content, then you can not watch this stuff if you don't want. I don't care. I put it up because I want people to see what I see, whether that's on a political spectrum, whether that's what I see on the internet, or whether I see it right here in front of me, in front of my beautiful sky. I'm very generous. I'll share my information with everybody. Now look at that. See, it's got one right behind it. If only I could get around a bit. That's where they're sneaky. They layer themselves like Sarah Lee, layer upon layer upon layer, so you can't see them. Well, I'm going to take some photos now. I've got this on video and I'll share it, so I hope you all tell me what you think, and whether you see what I see or whether they're just clouds. See, we've got a triangle going over here. See it? Just popping out there, just randomly. A triangle. Yeah. And we get a few of the triangle ones here. We get orbs, we get triangles, we get the clouds that look like the archer. The guy looks like he's got an arch, you know, he's got a crossbow or a bow or something, bow and arrow. Oh yeah, we get everything here. More markings down here. Get lots of D's, like Gothic D's. That's why I put the damned up a lot, because they have those Gothic D's in their writing. So there you go. This is my sky. So welcome to my world. Okay. Well, I'm going to take those photos now. So see you later. And look after your babies. Protect your children. Please protect your children. Without children, humanity dies. And they are innocent. They don't deserve any of this bullshit. You know, and I'll be 100% frank. I would sacrifice myself for my children. But there's no point in sacrificing yourself until this shit's almost done. Otherwise, all you're doing is leaving your children defenseless because you're not there anymore. So you've got to choose your timing right. So don't go and get arrested until you make sure. Don't do anything silly. Don't get taken in one of the campy things. Don't do anything until you've got your children in a safe place. Looks like an old person just walking along. Doesn't that look like a boat? Look at it. Looks like a friggin' boat. They all do. And they're just like, yeah, you're going for a stroll down the road, da 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 da. And then they go white as they get further away. But yeah, but anyway, I was going, wasn't I? Okay, see ya.